All right, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're not diving into some complicated theory or a massive historical event. Instead, we're going to explore a single, really powerful piece of wisdom, a proverb that honestly tells us something fundamental about how we value things in life.
There it is. So simple, right? Once you carry your own water, you will learn to value every drop. Now, on the surface, it seems pretty straightforward. It's about hard work. But trust me, stick with me here, because we're about to peel back the layers and see how this one simple idea applies to pretty much everything in our modern lives.
So to really get this, we've got to start with the basics. We have to start with the weight of the task itself. Before we can understand the metaphor, we have to really feel the literal physical act of carrying that water.
See, before we can even get to the deeper meaning, we have to talk about the actual work involved. The physical experience, that whole process of carrying the water, that's the key that unlocks everything else. It's not just one action, it's a series of steps, and each one takes real focus and real energy.
Let's just break this down for a second. Imagine it. First, you've got the journey to the well or the river. You're already thinking about the work ahead. Then, step 2, the physical burden itself. You're lifting these heavy buckets, feeling that strain in your arms, your shoulders, your back. And finally, the careful return. You're not just strolling back, you're balancing, you're focused, trying not to spill even a single precious drop. Every single step is deliberate.
Okay, so all of that physical effort we just talked about, well, it does something pretty amazing inside our heads. It actually triggers this huge psychological shift, which brings us right to our second point, this complete change in how we perceive value. The second you put your own energy into something, your whole perspective on it changes.
And this right here illustrates that change perfectly. I mean, look at this. On the left, you've got water from a tap. It's totally effortless, it seems like there's an endless supply, and we don't even think about it, right? But on the right, that is the water you carried. It's not just water anymore, it's the journey, it's the muscle ache, it's the focus. It has been earned. It's become precious.
And what's so cool about this is that it's not just some old wise saying. It's actually a real thing in psychology. It's called effort justification. It's why that piece of furniture you struggled to build yourself feels so much more valuable than one you just bought. It's why a degree you really worked hard for means so much more. The struggle, the effort, actually becomes part of the value. This proverb is basically tapping into a core piece of human nature.
Okay, so let's bring this home. Let's make this real for us, right now. Because, most of us aren't physically carrying buckets of water every day. So the real question is, what is the water in our own lives? What are those essential things that we might be getting so easily that we're forgetting to value every single drop? Think about your own life for a minute. Is your money just there, coming from a tap, spent without a second thought, or are you carrying it, feeling the weight of the work behind every dollar? What about knowledge? Are you just scrolling through headlines, or are you putting in the focused effort to really learn something? This applies to everything, our skills, our relationships, even opportunities. Do we really truly value the ones we didn't have to fight for?
And this is where it all comes together. You see, this is the ultimate takeaway, valuing every drop. When we connect that literal physical act of carrying water to the metaphorical water in our own lives, the proverb's true power just clicks into place. It becomes a call to be an active participant in our own lives.
So if there's one thing to really get from all this, it's this. Effort is transformative. It's not about making life harder just for the sake of it. No, it's about understanding that when you're directly involved, when you invest yourself personally, when you make a conscious effort, that's where true appreciation comes from. When things are just handed to us, we tend to value them less. It's when we carry them ourselves that we cherish every single drop. And that's really what I want to leave you with. This isn't just an interesting old saying. It's a question you can ask yourself every single day. Take a look at your life, your time, your money, your relationships, your goals, and ask yourself, what water will I carry today? Because by choosing to actively carry something important, you're not just doing a task, you're fundamentally changing your relationship with it. You're learning to value it the way it truly deserves.